Hey, what's going on, horror fans? Could go back with shelf 19. Let's get into this. First up, I have Brian Pollan's Cryptic Plasm. This movie, really awesome gore, really good supernatural elements. Anyone knows anything about Morbid Vision films knows that they're like one of the top independent gore companies around. I always support Brian Pollan and everything he does. Cryptoplasm, amazing. Charlie's Family, an Aussie slasher, really fun movie. Enjoyed this one, really good slasher, really well made. Kane Hodder is in this film, and he gets his ass beat by a really big dude. I forget his name. He's huge though. Awesome movie. I think there's just a sequel on the way. Communion, one of my favorite alien movies of all time. Alien abduction movies. Christopher Walken just kills it in this film. Really believable in the role. It's actually based on a true story, somewhat of a true case of an alien abduction. Communion's great, classic. Guillermo del Toro, Kronos, one of his earlier films, one of his best as well. That's actually personally one of my favorite films, along with The Devil's Backbone. Really good vampire flick, really updated for the new generation. Like there's this insect that attaches it to people. You know, it's not just typical vampires. It's a lot going on in this one. Really well done. Cape Fear with Gregory Peck and Robert Mitchum. This is the original film from 1961. This is a classic film, man. Classic. I love the Robert De Niro version too, but this is where it all started. Really good film, really well made. Suspense thriller. We got Cannibal Ferox. This movie just kicks ass. This is one of my first extreme films I've ever seen. And if I may, I'm going to show the one that started it all. This is the same movie, but the thriller box of Make Them Die Slowly. It's kind of beat the shit, but it's cool to still have. Really means a lot to me. One of the best cannibal films outside like Cannibal Holocaust, right up there. Umberto Lenzi, rest in peace. There's a scene in there where a chick gets her tits on hooks. It's just nasty. Citizen X with Donald Sutherland, really good. Film about Andrei Klitschko, a Russian serial killer. Awesome film. Clown House, very infamous film. Scumbag director, but I still think it's a good movie. Good atmosphere. The Conjuring, I actually enjoyed the first film. I thought it was well made. Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Coffin, I've never seen this movie. It looks kind of interesting. Coldfish, this movie kicks ass. Really good Asian, amazing, just gore, good story, really well acted. Coldfish kicks ass. I believe this is based on a true case as well. Serial killer, awesome film. Curse of Frankenstein, this is where it all started for horror. Right here, 1958, this is where it all started. Horror films changed forever after this one film in color, Frankenstein. Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Chaos, one of the most brutal movies ever made. Pretty much a retelling of Last House on the Left, updated for amazing film. Kevin Gage is such a good scumbag in this one. Really sells it. That one's not for everybody. Jesse Franco's Count Dracula. Christopher Lee and My Honey, Solda Miranda is Lucy. Good film, well made. Kind of sticks to Stoker's story more than most. Crucible of Horror with Michael Goth. Really, really good film. I enjoyed this one a lot. Really good atmosphere. Curtains from Canada. This is a really good Canadian slasher film. The ice rink scene with the old hag mask. There are just legendary scenes of slasher cinema. Excellent film. Well made. Really good. And the last film I have for shelf 19 is Bob Clark's Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. This movie is kind of a shitty version of it, kind of a cheap version. There's a better version I really should upgrade because I love this movie so much. Good zombies when they look coming out of the ground. Sorry, I thought my phone died. Where was I? Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Excellent film. Loved it. Really well done. Bob Clark, rest in peace. Awesome film. Well, there you go, guys. That's shelf 19. I should be back with shelf 20 at some point. Till then, thank you all for watching and subscribing. Skid Gore. Gore forever. Gonna be shy again? You wanna say something? Come on. Yeah, you be lazy? Yeah, she's being lazy. I can never get her to say anything. Alright, guys. Have a good weekend. Later.